Good day out here. I'm in Las Vegas. I'm in the soul side of town at the historic Westside Legacy Park, standing next to this rock that's like probably 1 billion years old. This is a park that was erected by Councilman Cedric Creer and I guess Mayor Goodman and so many other great people who put this together. This historic Westside Legacy Park, a project born from a desire to honor the amazing individuals that left an impactful legacy in a beautifully resilient community. Okay? All right, now I'm just walking slowly so you can see pictures of how the West Side looked when black people came here to this side of town. And you see all the houses look like shacks and things like that. They didn't have covered roads, they didn't have plumbing. The Zion Methodist Church, what is now Casino Center in Ogden, downtown Las Vegas, 1917. Here's a photograph of Donald Clark, Charles Keller, and Joe Williams at El Capitan. And the brothers was on it. Now we're just walking on down. I'm out here early because it's about 95 degrees. Yeah, 95 degrees is going up to like about 108. That's why I'm out here early. A parade led by a horse-drawn carriage. Here's kids that went to a school, the St. Paul School. Beautiful images. The pictures are kind of grainy, but they're very old. Workers inside the basic magnesium plant, Henderson, Nevada, December 3rd, 1942. And as you walk around, these are like some of the few businesses they have on the west side. Starbucks, Del Taco, El Pollo Loco, of course McDonald's. They still have a lot of empty space around here. This is where the Moulin Rouge was, May 23rd, 1955, which was on like Bonanza Avenue. There's only like about a few blocks from here, Bonanza Avenue. The Moulin Rouge only stayed open for about 6 months because they catered. It was on the black side of town, and it was for black people, but all the big time cool white people like Frank Sinatra came to the Moulin Rouge. And the casino owners on the Strip and Fremont Street, they couldn't have that. So they had it shut down after only 6 months. The meeting at Moulin Rouge Hotel Coffee Shop to end segregation on the Strip in 1960. And you see all the people who came together. They didn't sign anything. It was a handshake agreement. Isn't that something? That don't happen that much anymore, handshake agreements. See, they do have some trees in Las Vegas. They do have some trees. Here's some more nice pictures. Baseball game at Doolittle. Doolittle is now a recreation center and a senior area. Here's Muhammad Ali and Theron Goings. I know Theron Goings' son, who is Byron Goings, who is the director of the Martin Luther King Jr. Senior Center in Las Vegas, and his sister, I think Pamela, please forgive me if I got her name wrong, but Miss Goings is the mayor of North Las Vegas. Congratulations to her. And look at Muhammad Ali as a young man. If you look at all three pictures, you can see where he actually put his signature on these pictures. There's Mr. Goings there, Byron's father, and the mayor of North Las Vegas, her father. Remember the soap boxes back in the day? Las Vegas, Nevada, 1970. And look at the houses in the background. That's the historic West Side. Those houses still look that way today. There's still not a whole lot of houses over here. Still a lot of rebuilding needs to be done. Welfare Rights Organization March on the Strip, March 6, 1971 in Las Vegas, Nevada. And you'll see Reverend Abernathy right there, Martin Luther King's right-hand man, Reverend Abernathy. I don't see Martin Luther King. I guess he's somewhere in there, or maybe he was somewhere else in St. Abernathy. Okay, we're getting close to the actual park itself. Shamefully, they got some homeless bums out here, but I mean, can't blame them because they don't have anywhere to live. So, forgive me for calling them bums. They call them unhoused now. Okay. Now here's the entrance of the park. Right here, historic Westside. Park needs a little bit of work done to it. Take you over here to see President Obama statue. It's actually well-kept park. And every month they put new people up in here. And look down the bottom here. Wilson Avenue, McWilliams, Morgan, Bonanza. This was like really the dividing line. Bonanza right here. Washington, F Street, G Street. This is actually a map of the West Side. That's my man right there. That's Barack Obama. You remember him as a president. It's probably the best statue of him in the whole United States. Right there. I've seen a lot of statues of him, but I haven't seen none like that. This was by Brian Hamlin. It's called Hope. They put it here in 2021. It's bronze. See? Hear that? That's bronze. All right, I'm gonna show you a couple little plaques here. It's like every month they dedicate plaques here. Now my buddy, Councilman Cedric Creer, that's his people there. Dr. John Creer and Barbara Creer. All these people were very instrumental, and they believed in the West Side and did all they could for the West Side. This is one of my favorites. This is Miss Lubertha Johnson. She was a former president of the local chapter of the NAACP. Lubertha Johnson was a nurse who worked to expand employment opportunities in Las Vegas. Prior to 1960, when the Strip was still segregated, Johnson and her friends fought against discrimination by staging protests. When blacks were only allowed to live west of the tracks, Johnson purchased property way outside of the city in Paradise Township and started a small ranch when African American organizations held meetings and celebrations. So there's so many great people. Detective Herman Moody. He was the first African-American career police officer. He served on the City of Las Vegas Police Department and later with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department for a total of 31 years. He worked in patrol, traffic, larceny, vice, narcotics, and the fugitive detail, all while mentoring hundreds of officers, including the Deputy Chief, Larry Bolden. These are some great people here that they have. I can't give you everybody, don't have all the time, but I just wanted you to see some of the people here. Berkeley Square is christened. This is a beautifully manicured place, but unfortunately you do have a lot of the homeless people, unhoused people who have nowhere to go, and they hang out here. But as you see, they don't bother you. You know, it's like anyway, you don't bother them, they don't bother you. There's a whole bunch of them that I didn't want to, there's about 4 or 5 people, but, I didn't want to put them all on blast like that. But it's a very safe place. So if you're in Las Vegas, you need to come to the historic Westside Legacy Park on the west side of Las Vegas. Right there is MLK Boulevard, right there. Okay, MLK and Mount Moriah. Thank you I hope you learned something. And, I'll be putting on a few more. Love y'all. Bye-bye. It's hot out here.